Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Champion Eric Bam Bam Brown.
Champion Hot. What it do, baby? What it do?
Champion Hot.
Pride got reason if they want to
Champion
go.
Hot. Champion Hot.
I'm gonna feed them if you're coming
What's
for
going on,
me.
Champion
I'm
Hot?
ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm seeing. Take me for granted, and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart, or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe.
Alright, thank you for joining me for another episode of Cooking with the Champ. Alright, first thing I need you to do is like the video. Alright, what we're doing today is we're doing a garlic and herb shrimp and grits. Real easy, real quick. Let me show you what I got. Alright, so of course we're gonna go with the sweet onion. Alright, our real milk and cream made by Natural Bliss. Alright, now I'm using a vegetable broth, which is low sodium vegetable broth. A lot of people use chicken broth, but I'm using a low sodium vegetable broth. Okay, of course our grits. Alright, Irish butter, that's a really good butter to cook with. Alright, Tony Satcher seasoning. Alright, now I'm gonna make a garlic herb sauce. It's gonna go on our shrimp. Okay, we're gonna use our Obey. Alright, I've got my shredded cheese. Now, this is the big debate. Now, I've seen people use salt and pepper on grits. What are you doing? You messing up the universe. Is sugar and butter. This is how I was raised. Now, I'm not a fan of white sugar, you know, although my grandmother would use white sugar. But as I got older, I stopped doing that. So I use a brown sugar and butter. And that's what you put on grits. You know, so this is what's gonna make this different because our grits are gonna be sweet, okay? Okay, so of course our shrimp are gonna have a savory taste, but our grits are not gonna have that savory taste. It's butter and sugar, not salt and pepper. All right, just kidding. But so we're gonna put this together real quick and be right back.
Let's get our grits started. Our prep time for this meal is not going to take long at all. So you've got 4 cups of vegetable broth with 1 cup of milk. All right, and what you're going to do is you're going to add that, and you're going to let that get to a boil before you add your grits. So you just want to stir that so that it blends well. And once it gets to a boil, then you want to go ahead and add your grits. Okay, now once your grits come to a boil, you want to go ahead and turn your temperature down to low heat. In my case, I had to remove the pot from the flame. We almost had a catastrophic failure. But no, you want to go ahead and turn your temperature down to low heat. Okay, then go ahead and add your grits. All right, and you want to stir this constantly. If you notice, I have a whisk, and that's what I'm using to stir my grits. It's just gonna give me a really nice smooth texture, which you'll see here in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add our butter, all right, and just a constant stir on the low heat. Okay, you're gonna also go ahead and add your shredded cheddar cheese as well, and just a pinch of salt. That's all you need. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and add your cup of cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, and then you're gonna add your sugar. The sugar, you have to. You don't want it to be too sweet to where it's overbearing. So when you add your sugar, you're gonna taste it as you're adding it. Okay, constantly stirring, keeping your temperature on a low heat. Okay. Okay, now once all your ingredients are added, it's going to be nice and smooth. This is the texture that you want right here. It's like butter, baby. Okay, so we've got all our ingredients and our grits. We're going to go ahead and put a top on that and just place it to the side. We're going to go ahead now and get our shrimp seasoned up and get those ready to go into our skillet. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our garlic and herb butter sauce. It's going to go over our shrimp. So we're going to use a little bit of lemon juice along with Mrs. Dash garlic and herb and a little bit of Old Bay seasoning. All right, also what you're going to see here is we're going to prep our skillet with olive oil and Worcestershire sauce. Now our skillet ended up being a little bit hotter than expected, so you want to keep your temperature on a medium. What you'll notice is that I actually had to deglaze my skillet, and I used a little bit of vegetable broth to do that. All right, now keep in mind you want to keep your temperature on a medium, and you want to cook your shrimp 2 to 3 minutes on each side. You don't want to cook them very long because you don't want them to be hard or chewy. You know, you still want that tenderness, so keep that in mind. All right, so let's get this done.
All right, so let's get that money shot. And just a touch of parsley. All right, let's get ready for the taste test.
All right, and here's our garlic, butter, shrimp, and grits. All right, this is a combination of our sweet and savory taste. So how does that taste? Can we get the thumbs up? All right, and there we go.
All right, there you have it. Garlic and herb, shrimp and grits. All right, you know what? I'm curious. I was raised with butter and sugar and grits. All right, I don't know what that salt and pepper thing is about in grits, but that's how I was raised. In the comment section, let me know how you like your grits. All right, you can actually alter that meal I did with, you know, if you prefer your grits with salt and pepper, you can do that. All right, but not only do I need you to like the video, but I need you to share and subscribe. I'll see you next week.